Pepsi, it's Pepsi, the choice of an old generation. A happy National Pepsi Day, 26th of March. I wasn't going to do a Pepsi Day this year, but there we were at Target. Well, first of all, let's state the obvious. Last year, I did basically the world's most creative Pepsi Day video ever. Okay? 10 different flavors. Let's see if I can remember them because they're important. They're important to the cultural zeitgeist. Pepsi Pineapple, not a $20 bottle of Little Caesars Pepsi. I made Pepsi Pineapple from scratch. We did Pilk, which is Pepsi milk. We did Pepsi, which is Buffalo Pepsi. Oh, syrup, my friend. Maple syrup Pepsi. All in one place, all in one stop, all in one video. But the other reason, Pepsi leaves a bad taste in my mouth is because back in 2023, we paid money for Little Caesars. We ordered the Little Caesars pizza to get the pineapple Pepsi, which in 2023 was in 16-ounce cans. We paid the money. Now, I don't hate Little Caesars. I hated the fact I was paying for Little Caesars just to get a Pepsi product, to get a Pepsi, to get a pineapple Pepsi. And then they didn't give us that. They gave us regular Pepsis. No explanation, no apology. They gave us regular Pepsis that year. So we went back in. We're like, yo, we wanted the pineapple Pepsis. And they're like, we're sold out. They didn't tell us that up front, didn't offer a refund. So, whatever. We kept the regular Pepsis and ate the Little Caesars that we paid for. And then 2024 rolls around. They did the same thing. They did the same deal, except in bottles. So we threw more money at Little Caesars. We threw more money at Pepsi Company to get this. Now, according to my research, this is like $20 currently on eBay. So I was like, I should just get $20 for that stupid bottle that's been sitting in the fridge for nearly a year. But there we were at Target, and they now have wild cherry cream, $7.50 for 12 cans. Pepsi quickly rose to become number 2. They're not number 2 anymore. Dr. Pepper is number 2. The world has spoken. Dr. Pepper is number 2. But they became number 2 with this fierce campaign of being the best value. Why would you pay a nickel? Why would you pay a nickel for 6 ounces of Coke when a nickel would get you 12 ounces of Pepsi? This is good. Back in the day, it was all about, we will give you more bounce to the ounce. Literally was their slogan. That's where the phrase comes from. From like the 1910s, we're talking World War I, World War II, into the 60s. They would give you twice as much, or at least some amount more than Coke was giving you. So that's how Pepsi rose to prominence. Poverty. What is this? What is the current year slogan of Pepsi? Is Pepsi okay? Because they have so many contracts, so many exclusive contracts with fast food joints. That's how Americans are familiar with Pepsi. It's not paying $7.50 for a 12-pack. It's... They became number 2 by being choice number 2. Yeah, Pepsi's okay. You don't serve Coke? Pepsi's okay. You don't serve Coke? I guess Pepsi's fine. I was looking at the pizza joints, because Little Caesars ain't doing a pineapple Pepsi again this summer. They're gonna do a Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is, of course, owned by Pepsi, and I love Mountain Dew. I should have just got my $20 on this. But listen, here's the thing. The big four pizza joints in America. Number one is Domino's. They serve Coke. Number two is Pizza Hut, serving up some Pepsi. 3 is Papa John's, serving up some Pepsi. I thought they were Coke. According to the interwebs, they're Pepsi. And number 4 is Little Caesars, which you've already said serves you Pepsi. Is Pepsi okay? I guess. But mostly I don't care. I like to try new flavors, and also I don't care about the whole cola wars. My God, what a 1980s invention. I made the same thing. This is all stupid anyway. You want a pineapple Pepsi, get you a can of pineapple and mix it with Pepsi.
Simple as.
You want a wild cherry Pepsi, how hard would that be to make? Let's see if I can think of some other restaurants. Number 1 in America is, of course, McDonald's, serving you Coke. Number 2, I think, is Chick-fil-A, serving you Coke. Number 3 is actually Starbucks. They'll serve you Pepsi in, their bottled drinks. 4, I think we have to go to Wendy's. Wendy's is Coke. Burger King is like 5 or 6. Burger King is Coke. Taco Bell is up there. Taco Bell is, of course, Pepsi, but you don't roll into Taco Bell to get a Pepsi. You roll into Taco Bell to get a Baja Blast. Nine out of 10. Nine out of 10. I'm not saying it's bad. Even regular Pepsi is bad flavor. I'm just saying, A, how would you ever develop brand loyalty at these prices? Well, I've kind of alluded. The answer is fast food joints. They had, look, Mom, can we get a Coke? We got Coke at home, but it's like a Sam's Choice, America's Choice, or some kind of Shasta. That's fine. But then you're getting a cheap pizza or you're getting tacos. Well, if you're gonna get a cola in that trip, you're gonna have to get Pepsi. Is Pepsi okay? Look, that kind of stained the glass. Did you see that? There is something that seems a little thick about this, but it is. It expired in last September. But also, let me say something about memorabilia, knickknacks, and tchotchkes. Pepsi never cared. Think about all the cups and glasses and Christmas ornaments Coke has made. That's how you get the brand loyalty, I think. Pop cultural interest with non-brand identity and the pop cultural products associated with that brand. Everything is a lifestyle brand nowadays, and you can get like Coke and Peeps and Sour Patch Kids and Top Ramen. They understand this. Cheetos, Doritos. Pepsi understands with them, but look, you ever see someone in a Pepsi hoodie? So they kind of get it as far as Doritos, Cheetos, Fritos, and Mountain Dew. But this stuff's real good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Little Sneezers exclusive Pepsi Insanity, National Pepsi Day. Oh, the other thing, it's just always bothered me that they didn't pick their founding day. They randomly picked, just about 2 or 3 years ago, they randomly picked March 29th. They could have done December 8th. December 8th? I mean, it's out there. It's in the history books. You have a founding day. But I think what they did is based on a calendar starting in January. They wanted to get in. They wanted to get in a couple weeks above Coke, because Coke has always celebrated their day in May. Their founding, they always have deals and products, merch products, pop cultural products on Coke Day. And then Dr. Pepper's not till October. But they're so unique and independent anyway. Too hot, huh? They don't like to jump on the table when it's this hot. But it occurred to me I should just go and do this thing too. This is... I think when I made my 10 customs, I mixed them all. I mixed all 10. But whatever. My God, let's revolutionize the soda industry with cherry cream pineapple. Wow, 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 wow. The viral sensation.